W7 Live. Season finale is here. Oak Creek, Hortonville. Gary Whipperman running solo tonight. No Ed Rowie tonight, so you guys are stuck with me tonight. W7 presented by the one, the only Jolly Good Soda. Put the pop back in Wisconsin, Jolly Good. Following tonight's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game and the Spiders Batting Glove Player of the Game. Last one of the year. Who's it going to be? Let's see. Sierra Kilbourne's dad was already up here, told me that the gloves that Sierra had were too small. We had to refit them, get her the right size. So we got her ready to go. We are about 8 minutes away from the scheduled first pitch. I'm not sure if we'll make that or not, but we'll be pretty close. We're going to come back with the starting lineups. You're watching Hortonville, Oak Creek, as we do it live one last time on W7. W7, here are your starting lineups for tonight's game. First for Hortonville, leading off the shortstop, Maggie Werner. Hitting second, the pitcher, Hannah Meshnick. Hitting third and right field is Allison Hafman. In the cleanup spot is first base, Emma Lebeck. Hitting fifth at second base, Anna Kaskevich. Hitting sixth at third base, Paige Lilly. Hitting seventh at catcher is Bella Donche. Hitting eighth is the designated player, Maddie Cook. And hitting ninth in center field is Bridget Moen. So for Hortonville, Werner, Meshnick, Hafman, Lebeck, Kaskevich, Lilly, Donche, Cook, and Moen. And the pitcher tonight is Hannah Meshnick. Now for your Oak Creek Knights, leading off in center field, Sierra Kilbourne. Hitting second at third base, Madison Hoagland. Hitting third is the pitcher, Riley Gredzelanek. In the cleanup spot is the shortstop, Madison Knoll. Hitting fifth at first base, Olivia Jostin. Hitting sixth in right field, Emma Schmidt. Hitting seventh is the left fielder, Megan Hoagland. Hitting eighth is the catcher, Brianna Rickert. And hitting ninth at second base is Natalie Fields. So for Oak Creek, it's Kilbourne, Hoagland, Gredzelanek, Knoll, Jostin, Schmidt, Hoagland, Rickert, and Fields. Riley Gredzelanek on the circle tonight. We're finishing up warm-ups. We'll get you back down on the field for the national anthem and PA starting lineups. Stay tuned. We are minutes away from first pitch on W7 Live.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Take a look inside the Hortonville dugout. We let the girls know that we upgraded this year, that when the flash is on, they're on. So Oak Creek, with Oak Creek, the flash is always on, so you don't have to worry about turning it on. They're always in those cameras, so we're not too worried about that. The Hortonville kids, it's our second time with them. Oak Creek, we've been doing this for a while, so those kids know what to do. Coaches meeting and captains meeting is just getting ready to occur, I believe. I see Coach Hines out there from Hortonville. Of course, Quinn Hines helped us out all day Saturday at the Kaukauna Triangular. Big thanks to Quinny, our good buddy, for helping us with that, and good luck with him and the Polar Bears in the postseason. Looks like Coach Trask making his way out. Here's a look at your Oak Creek Knights. Riley ready to go. We'll turn it a little bit so we can see him. Gee, what a surprise. Madison Hoagland's in the middle of all the attention. I never, ever would have expected that. One more break and then starting lineups. You're watching W7 Live presented by Jolly Good Soda, putting the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
There's the Hortonville kids. You see Tavia Schmidt filling everybody in on how this stuff works. She was our player of the game last year at the Slinger Triangular for Hortonville. So she's a pro. She knows how this stuff goes. Filling everybody in. Both coaches on the field. We're going to get down on the field to get ready for National Anthem starting lineups. Game night, Hortonville, Oak Creek. As good as it gets, the finale for 2022 on W7.
Everyone, and welcome to tonight's non-conference matchup between the Hortonville Polar Bears and your Oak Creek Knights. We will start tonight by announcing the guest Hortonville Polar Bears. If the substitutes could please line up on the first base line, starting with number 7, Marin Gebauer. Number 8, Tavia Schmidt. Number 9, Taylor Anderson. Number 10, Talia Kraus. Number 13, Ashlyn Wolsters. Number 15, Mackenzie Langen. Number 17, McKenna Hudson. And number 24, Sophia Quinn. Now for the starting lineup for the Polar Bears. Starting at shortstop, number 4, Maggie Warner. Batting second, number 5 in the pitcher, Hannah Meshnick. Batting third and playing right field, number 2, Allison Hafman. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 22, Emma Liebeck. In the 5 spot, at the second baseman, number 1, Anna Kaskovich. Playing third base, number 6, Paige Lilly. And the catcher, number 11, Bella Donche. As a designated player today, number 14, Madeline Cook. And batting ninth, number 12, center fielder, Bridget Moan. In the flex position tonight, playing left field, number 3, Kemi Pepler. The Polar Bears are assistant coached by Lindsay Norton and the head coach of Quinn Hans. Now for your Oak Creek Knights. Substitutes for tonight's game, number 13, Allie Scrobis. Number 14, Katie Wines. Number 15, Layla Tomlinson. Number 16, Stella Majewski. Batting first and playing center field for Oak Creek, number 18, Sierra Kilborn. Batting second and playing third base, number 8, Madison Hoagland. In the 3 spot, and your pitcher, number 11, Riley Grislonic. Batting cleanup and playing shortstop, number 2, Madison Knoll. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 12, Olivia Josten. In right field, number 3, Emma Schmidt. In left field, number 5, Megan Hoagland. Batting eighth, number 19, and your catcher, Brianna Rickert. And finishing up, number 1, the second baseman, Natalie Fields. Oak Creek is coached by Jeff Trask, assisted by John Cox, Jody Schmidt, and Bob Olenichek. If we ask everyone if you could please rise for the singing of the national anthem. Let's play ball.
Well, let's see. Who did we pick on? Madison Hoagland, of course, and the national anthem. She was like, "Why do you keep keeping it on me?" I'm like, "Well, just that's what we do." If we didn't pick on her, she'd think we didn't like her anymore. Saw her dad down with the crowd, and I said, "That kid of yours, I'll tell you what, I don't know what to do with her." Mom up here, dad down there, the girls on the field. We are just about ready to go. I'm ready early, which is just like the craziest thing. I don't know the last time that happened. Uh-oh. Trouble 1 and trouble 2 have entered the building. Looks like Amber Bear and, is that Jenna? Yeah. Jenna Traywan. Oh, look at you guys. You're all like, got scrubs on. Hang on a second. Speaking of scrubs, here, let's get these guys on. Where are you guys at? Hang on, I gotta fix this thing. There they are. Jenna and Amber joining us. We'll see if we get one of them on a headset here in a little bit. W7, here we go. First pitch. Riley Grudzelanek on the circle. First pitch, 5:35 p.m., 58 degrees. And it is a strike to All-State Maggie Werner. Now, if you don't know, these two are really, really good friends, Werner and Grudzelanek. So when they had a chance to play each other, both of them said absolutely yes. We'll see who wins that battle tonight. Again, non-conference game, so there's nothing really at stake other than just getting tuned up and ready to go for playoffs. And I really admire both teams picking up tough competition the week of the playoffs. Both teams are off tomorrow. but we'll start Thursday, and this is a great way to lead into the playoffs. This one hit to short, bobbled, and Warner's going to be on. I mean, you cannot bobble that ball for a split second with Warner because she'll be on.
Now up to bat, number 5, Hannah Meshnick.
I'm going to call that a single just because I don't think Madison would have got her anyway, because it was so deep in the hole. I think that would have been a tough throw, and I know Maggie probably would have got on. So we'll call it a single. Of course, all our stats completely unofficial. Now Hannah Meshnick. You know, if you had to rank the top 5 to 10 pitchers of the state, there's no question Meshnick's on that list, along with Grudzelanek. I would say Grudzelanek and Monticelli are 1A and 1B. You decide. 1 ball, 1 strike on Meshnick. Monticelli is a senior going to Wisconsin next year. That one fouled off. Badgers got to the regional finals yesterday in the NCAA softball tournament, lost 11-0 to Florida in 5 innings. And you know, you can say what you want about that, but those kids get to practice year-round in 80-degree weather. I mean, our kids don't get to do that. So, I mean, they go play tournaments in January, but, you know, they don't get that whole off-season work that the Florida kids get. That one off the fence, and Warner is going to go on to second. Wild pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let us know where you're watching from today. Put a comment in YouTube or Facebook. We're in both. There's a base hit in the gap in left center. Coming around third to score is Werner. And Hannah Meshnick goes in with a no-out RBI double.
Now coming up to bat, number 2, Allison Hafman.
Boy, that was pretty. Just placed that in there perfectly and got 2 bases out of it. And another wild pitch. Meshnick on to third. Settle down, Rye. Sometimes these kids, and you guys know this, I mean, you know, this is a big deal for them, and, you know, playing against, you know, really good competition. I mean, you know, I saw Riley in the dugout. I mean, she's pumped up. She'll settle down, but, you know, this is the way it goes when it starts sometimes. And got her in the noggin. So Hafman on. Hit by a pitch. Now Emma Liebeck, I believe. Maybe it's Liebeck. Is it Liebeck or Liebeck? Liebeck. All right. Go with the official PA announcer's judgment on this one. Trust this joker here on the microphone. Doesn't know what he's talking about half the time. Hortonville literally has 25 players on their roster. It took about half an hour to read the reserves today. Liebeck hitting .392, .407 on base percentage. First pitch high, 1-0. We'll see if Hafman takes off from first. First and third, still nobody out. 1-0 Hortonville on an RBI double from Hannah Meshnick. Tried to check her swing. She went around, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 7 cameras today. Count them, 7. That's how you go out in style. Here's the Riley cam, as I call it. 1-1. That one, fastball, swing and a miss. In the meantime, Hafman moves down to second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Second and third. Hafman at second. Meshnick at third. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Grudzelanek. Now Anna Kaskevich. Kaskevich coming in, 303, batting average 390 on base percentage, with an OPS of 799. This one high. 2 balls, no strikes on Anna Banana. I talked to Coach Hines Saturday. He said she is just having a fantastic season. Second base. I got to see her play some second base last year, and I was just really, really impressed. Strike ball gets away, coming home, and gonna be out. Rickert to Gredzelanek, and they get Hannah Meshnick trying to score. Hafeman moves down to third. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3. Gredzelanek works her way out of it. Second and third, nobody out. Jam, and only allows 1 run. Half an inning in. Hortonville 1, Oak Creek coming up. You're watching.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the first, 1-0 Hortonville. 2 hits in the first, they stranded a runner. Big play was Rickert to Gredzelanek when Meshnick tried to score from third on wild pitch. This one is fouled off. 0-2 on Sierra Kilborn. Last game we did here, Sierra was our Jolly Good Soda Spiders Batting Gloves player of the game. No balls, 2 strikes. That one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Amber Bears up here. She said, when did you start doing this Jolly Good Spiders Batting Gloves thing? When I was here, we weren't doing any of that stuff. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Amber, you paved the way for these other kids. That one is fouled off. Still 1-2 on Kilborn. Nobody out, bottom of the first. I was going to tell you where we are tomorrow, but we're nowhere tomorrow. This is it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and no outs in the bottom of the first. And here is Sierra Kilborn. That one missed. 2-2. To Kilborn, fouled off. And out of play. Carmen Reeves checking in, watching in Rochester, Indiana. That's the furthest away so far. Anybody further than Rochester, Indiana? 2-2. Back to the circle. Meshnick throws to Liebeck for the out.
Now coming up to bat, number 8, Madison Hoagland.
Now the troublemaker, Madison Hoagland. 1 out, nobody on. Meshnick on the circle. Hannah, 98 innings pitched. He's allowed 13 earned runs for a 0.93 ERA. Strike 1 on Madison. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Hoagland. Gredzalonic due up next. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and whacked our camera. Our camera survived it. It did well. Look at this. And I'll tell you what, we're going to have a great shot of that foul ball coming in for the archives. May cost me $500 on the camera, but hey, it's worth it, right? No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Nice off speed by Meshnick, and that is the second out.
Now up to bat for Oak Creek, number 11, Riley Grzelonic.
Now Riley Gredzalonic. 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the first. Tell you what, Meshnick doesn't mess around in that circle. She is ready to go. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 to Rye. Jammed her, hit the second, flipped to first. 1, 2, 3, go the Knights in the first. 1 inning in, score remains. Hortonville 1, Oak Creek nothing. You're watching W7 Live, presented by who else? Jolly Good Soda. Keeping the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Top of the second, 1-0 in favor of Hortonville, and look who's in beside me here. This is Amber Bear from Oak Creek softball class of 21. 21. Wait a minute, Amber. You're not here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, there you are. Okay. Amber's going to call this game with me for a while. I'm going to just let her drive. I'll just sit here and watch. You ready? Here we go. You start. No, she's giving me the side eye on that one. In the second inning for Hortonville, it'll be Lily, Donche, and Cook. Paige Lilly to lead up. Amber, what are you doing now? Where are you at school at?
I'm at Concordia University, Wisconsin.
And you're playing softball there, aren't you?
I'm playing softball.
How'd your season go?
We lost in the NCAA Regional Championship.
Wow.
Yep, so we had a good
That's
run.
impressive.
Yeah. Good season.
Now, you're going to get a couple new teammates next year, and I'm warning you about this because they are big troublemakers. I want to tell you right now who they are. It is going to be Julia Moker and Maggie Plummer from Slinger. So watch out for those two. I mean, they are trouble with a capital T.
I met them. They seemed very nice.
No. That's total con job. They're totally snowing you already. Do not fall for that. Especially Juju. She may be short, but she's packed full of trouble. 2 balls, no strikes. We would say that Juju is height challenged, vertically challenged. 3 balls, no strikes. Amber Bear joining us, Concordia softball and Oak Creek alum. How many games did you get back for, Amber?
The last
Probably not
2.
too many with you playing and stuff, right?
We just got back last weekend, but I've caught everyone since.
3-1 on Paige Lilly. Gredzalonic, 21 pitches, 12 strikes, and 9 balls. We're in the top of the second. 1-0 Hortonville, thanks to an RBI double from Hannah Meshnick. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I'm not used to seeing Riley give up a run. I didn't know quite what to do with that.
Yeah, I haven't
doesn't
seen
happen very often.
Lead off on all season.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Inside corner, got her. Nice pitch. Froze her on that inside corner. Now, so Amber, you got to catch this kid for a couple years. What's it like catching a Gredzalonic fastball?
I mean, I had to get some extra padding for my mitt because I thought I broke my hand after every game.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. This is Bella Donche. I mean, you know, it doesn't look that bad from here, but I've been down on the field, and number one, I don't even know how the umpires do it. I would need a lot more gear than what those guys got on. This one inside 1-1, because I stood behind the catcher when a fastball came in. I about had a heart attack. It's a lot faster than you think.
It is a lot
People are like,
faster.
well, it's only 63 miles. Do you know how fast 63 miles an hour is?
Yeah, the difference between catching it and trying to hit off of her is crazy.
Right. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bella. So when you go out the circle, what do you talk about with her? Like, did you ever have to go out there and like calm her down, or she started kind of wound up here tonight? Would you have gone out there, do you think, and said, "Hey"?
For her biggest thing is just like pop a joke, a little joke.
Yeah, I could see that.
Better mindset, have a good laugh, come back. She doesn't need any. She knows what she's doing.
Oh, she definitely does.
You know, just lighten up the mood.
2-2, got her. Strike 3. Donche goes down swinging. See, I mean, here's the good thing, and you could probably speak to this. I mean, she gave up that run. She's probably mad now, and so she's just going to pitch mad for a while, and that's bad news for anybody that's facing her. Here's Maddie Cook. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the second. Swung on and hit foul. Amber, talk about last year a little bit. I mean, I know you guys, it didn't end the way you would have liked last year. Just because I want to try to get an idea of the mindset of this team coming into this year, how it's different from last year.
I mean, last year obviously ended on a rough note for us, but when we had our banquet at the end of the year, I just reminded the girls that a lot of our leaders were leaving and girls really needed to step up on and off the field. And I think we see that a lot with the seniors this year, even the juniors.
Yeah, I agree. And you guys lost it, was it Wilmot Union? Is that right?
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes. Sorry, don't mean to bring up bad history here, but it just kind of gives us a feel for this team coming into this postseason, because I think they're going to be pretty focused.
Yeah, these girls didn't really get experience. I got experience state my freshman year, but I think that we all were expecting it last year. We didn't get it. Now we're working a lot harder.
1.5 in the books. Score remains Hortonville 1, Oak Creek nothing. Gary and Amber coming back. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the second. Amber Bear joining us from Oak Creek softball, now Concordia softball. Madison Hoagland to lead off for the Knights.
Maddie Knoll.
Maddie Knoll, beg your pardon, Maddie Knoll. It's Madison Knoll, by the way. My bad. I got 3 women up here correcting me. Actually, yeah, 3 right now. Probably another one coming soon. It's good for me. Tell me about Madison Knoll, Amber. What's the need to know on Madison Knoll?
Maddie Knoll is a beast behind the plate. Up to bat, she is crazy. Last year in conference, I think she batted almost 700 in our conference games. She's a fun girl to watch hit. She hits the ball really hard. 1
ball, 2 strikes on Knoll. Off speed. My Meshnick's got that off speed pitch. It's so good. And Madison Knoll goes down on strikes.
Now batting for Oak Creek, number 12, Olivia Jostin.
Now Olivia Jostin, OJ as we call her. What do we got to know about OJ? Give me something funny about OJ, Amber.
Well, I played with OJ for a very long time. We played travel ball together. I think the funniest thing is that we had 2 Olivias on the team. That's how OJ came about.
I like it.
She hates OJ, by the way.
Oh,
she just doesn't
great.
like
Now
it.
you tell me. I've been calling her that all year. She probably hates my guts now. 1 ball, no strike. In fact, it was Hoagland's mom that told me to call her OJ, if I recall. 2-0. All right, Olivia. She just likes Olivia?
Olivia, probably.
Okay. Not hey you or anything like that. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. This one fouled off. 2-1. Meshnick off to a great start. 23 pitches, 17 strikes, and 6 balls. Strike. 3 strikeouts. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out on Olivia Jostin. This one popped up in the infield. Shortstop, everything. Maggie Warner comes in to make the play.
Now coming to the plate for Oak Creek, number 3, Emma Schmidt.
Now Emma Schmidt. 2 outs, nobody on. Was Emma hurt some last year, Amber? Did I remember that? Was she earlier this year?
I think earlier this year. Last year she played the full season.
Okay. Is she a slapper?
She mainly hits. I know she can plot a slap.
Trying to do something to get on base here. No runs, no hits, no errors for Oak Creek. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Hortonville. This one is fouled off. 0-2 on Schmitty.
She slapped on that last one, so.
So did you catch all year this year at Concordia?
No, actually, I'm back to the outfield.
Back to the outfield. How do you like that?
I like it a lot. It's fun to see something different always.
Yeah, right. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Tell you what, the thing about this game, we'll be done in about 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah, this will be a quick
This
one.
game will fly. Here comes the 0-2 to Schmidt. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3. Getting to be a theme around here. Quick break. We're going to let Amber go. Amber, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. And good luck to you the rest of the, I guess starting even the next season. But I assume you're going to be rooting on your Knights here going into the postseason.
I will be. Thanks for having me.
All right. Amber Bear, our special guest. Stay tuned. We'll come back. You're watching W7 Live.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Top of the third. Hortonville 1, Oak Creek nothing.
Up to bat, number 12, Bridget Moen.
Bridget Moen to lead off. It'll be Moen, then back to the top of the order, Warner and Meshnick. Oak Creek or Hortonville 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They've left 1. Oak Creek no runs, no hits, no errors. As we fly along to the top of the third. Big thanks to Amber Bear joining us. She's our buddy. We got to spend some time with her last year when she was playing here as a catcher. I really enjoyed watching her catch, and know she's going to do some great things at Concordia the next 3 years. I already had a great freshman year, so best wishes to her. Plummer and Moker, watch out. She's gonna keep keeping you guys honest. I'll tell you what. Be ready. Top of the third. Two-one from Gruntalonica's hit foul. Moen coming into today, 361 batting average. 13 hits and 36 at-bats. Hortonville a 2 seed in their sectional. They start on Thursday. This one hit foul. Here's a look at the Hortonville dugout. Two balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out in the top of the third. Riley ready, and hit foul again. You know, Hortonville does remind me a lot of Kaukauna, just in the fact, the thing that Kaukauna got me was, number one, their base running was unbelievable. But second of all, is they would continue to just foul off pitch after pitch after pitch, just waiting for the one that they wanted. That's the sign of a really good, disciplined team. 3-2, and they're fine taking a lot of walks. I mean, it's get on base. However you get on is how you get on. So 3-2 on Bridget Moen. And she draws ball 4.
Now, up to bat number 4, Megan.
Top of the order, Maggie Werner. Werner singled in the hole at short her first time up. Nobody out. Moen trying to set the table for Werner and Meshnick coming up. First one in there, strike 1. There's Megs. This one hit foul. And I mean, just to say, I mean, this kid is an unbelievable athlete. I mean, just an incredible athlete. Played basketball as well. Of course, softball's her first sport, heading to the University of Minnesota. Would love to see her at Wisconsin. 0-2. Ripped in the gap in left center. Werner sprinting around first. I'm going to head into second. And now second and third with nobody out in the third. A double for Maggie Werner. Werner on second and Moen on third. And here's Hannah Meshnick. She doubled to left center her first time up. This one is in there for a strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Inside, 1-1. I don't know what that is, but they think it's funny, so it's funny. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Jammed her. And the catch is made by Olivia Jostin.
Now coming up to bat number 2, Allison Hayden.
And Meshnick is retired. Riley trying to work out of a second and third. Nobody out. Jam again. Got the first one. Hafman was hit by a pitch of the noggin the first time up. That one goes foul. Liebeck due up next. Here's the 0-1 from Rye. In there, strike 2. So Grzelanic ahead of the count, 0-2. That one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Allison Hafman. By the way, we didn't mention the flex today is Cammie Pepler for Hortonville, the dime princess as we call her for basketball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Casey Navarro is on, watching tonight. Good to see you last week, kiddo. Go work hard in that postseason. Good luck tomorrow. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Checked her swing. And they're going to say she held off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Casey from Kettle Moraine. We were there for senior night for the Lasers a couple weeks ago. Three and 2. Got her right on the corner.
Now up to bat, number 22, Emma Liebeck.
Now Emma Liebeck. And Riley 1 out away from working out of a second and third, nobody out jam. Liebeck struck out her first time up. In there, strike 1. Moen at third, Werner at second. Here's the 0-1 from Grzelanic. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Emma Liebeck. In the third for Oak Creek, it'll be Megan Hoagland, Brianna Rickert, and Natalie Fields. 7, 8, 9. 0-2 is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Riley ready. And this one is fouled. One ball, 2 strikes. Inside corner, got her. Strike 3. No runs. 1 hit, no errors. And there were 2 runners left. We've played 2.5, 3.5. It is 1-0, Hortonville.
You see this? This is what's up.
Hey, we're active.
We back. Are we back?
It says we're active.
We're active? We back. Although this is a little far, I gotta go cheer. So, I wish I could hear this.
I know, right?
Can you give us a speaker, please?
Please.
Here's why we do it, folks.
That's Maggie Plummer. Mags loves the camera.
The partner in crime can't see who that was. Is
Oh, that's Juju.
that who it is? There you
Julia
go.
Moker. You can tell by the lack of height. Juju's very vertically challenged. No balls, 2 strikes on Megan Hoagland. Strike 3.
Now coming up to the plate, number
Oh, that last clip showed Amber's teammates for next year, Maggie Plummer and Julia Moker from Slinger, both seniors, playing at Concordia next year. 1 up, 1 down. Now Bree Rickert. The bottom of the 3rd. Rickert pops it up in the infield. And nice catch by Bella Donche, the catcher, and that is the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down.
Natalie Fields.
Now Natalie Fields. That one missed. 1-0 on Fields. This one pop foul. Coming up in the 4th for Hortonville, Kaskevich, Lilly, and Donche, 5, 6, and 7. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left for Hortonville. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left for Oak Creek. Fields bunts to the pitcher, Meshnick, flip to first in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Knights in the 3rd. We've played 3. Hortonville 1, Oak Creek nothing. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Top of the fourth. 1-0 Oak Creek. In the fourth for Hortonville. Anna Kaskevich, Paige Lilly, and Bella Donche.
Leading off for Hortonville, number 1, Anna Kaskevich.
First pitch in there, strike. Kaskevich struck out her first time up. Swung on and popped up. Gredzelanek calls for it and makes the catch.
Now coming up to bat for Hortonville, number 6, Paige Lilly.
1 up, 1 down. Now Paige Lilly. Big thanks, Scott Holler, athletic director, and Jeff Trask, head coach at Oak Creek, for having us out not only tonight, but this season. We've had a lot of fun at Oak Creek. Really enjoyed coming down here. Always get treated very, very well. And we got hooked up with a Danish Kringle from the Oak Creek girls. I'm telling you what, that baby may not make it out of the air. No balls, 1 strike. So thank you, Oak Creek. Love your Knights. Appreciate it. 0-1, 1 out on Paige Lilly. Lilly struck out her first time up. Inside and right back to the fence. I had to go fix my camera down below. It was all sideways from getting hit. Oh, now I have to go fix the main one too. That swing messed that one up. Got all kinds of problems going on now. Strike 3.
Bat number 11, Bella Donche.
Bella Donche up next. That is 2 up, 2 down. Donche struck out her first time up. Getting to be a theme. 0-1. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. 58 pitches for Gredzelanek, 40 strikes and 18 balls. That one upstairs, 2-1. That one in there, strike 2, 2-2. He's going to punch her out. You got 1 more. It's bad enough to get 3 strikes. I give her 2. I mean, come on, got at least give her a chance. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And this one hit in the air to right field. Schmidt under it and makes the catch. And that retires the side. I got to go fix the camera. You're watching W7 Live. Bottom of the 4th, 1-0. Hortonville Hortonville scored in the first on an RBI double from Hannah Meshnick. That's been the difference so far. Hortonville, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. They've left 3. Oak Creek, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Still looking for that first base runner. Maybe it's here. Sierra Kilborn, nope, fly to right.
Now coming up to bat, number
Got a piece of it, but
Hoagland.
not to be. Hafman on the grab. 1 up, 1 down in the 4th. Now Madison Hoagland struck out her first time up, 0-1. And quickly 0-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now headed to the plate, number 11, Riley Grislonic.
Now Grudzelonic struck out her first time up. First pitch hit to second. Underhand flip from Kaskevich to Lebec, and that retires the side.
After 4 complete, the score remains.
After 4, score remains Hortonville 1, Oak Creek nothing. Watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Look at those crazy polar bears.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Notre Dame girls basketball. I'm Sylvia Pitchka. And I'm Charlie Apple. And W7 is for girls.
I'm gonna soak up the sun. W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Top of the 5th. 1-0 Hortonville. Leading off.
Hello, Matias.
For Hortonville will be Maddie Cook. It'll be Cook, Moan, and Werner. Substitution in for Oak Creek. The new catcher is number 16, Stella Masiowski, otherwise known as Stella! If you're under 50, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Top of the 5th, Maddie Cook to lead off. Cook struck out her first time up. First pitch, strike 1. Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Spiders batting glove player of the game. Stay tuned for that. That one upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike on Maddie Cook. That one high, 2-1. Grudzelonic 64 pitches, 43 strikes, and 21 balls. 4 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts for Riley. Now 2-2. Nine strikeouts.
Now coming up to the bat, number 12, Bridget Mold.
Now Bridget Moan walked her first time up. Hit down the line at left, but foul. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. On Bridget Moan. 2-1. Meshnick has gone 4 innings for Hortonville, faced the minimum and struck out 6. Oh, and clunked the pole. And it remains 2-2. Got her, strike 3.
Now coming up to bat, the shortstop, number 4, Maggie Warner.
Now lead off, Maggie Werner. Werner 2 for 2, single and a double. First one in there, strike 1. This is a fun matchup here, these two. I really, this is worth the price of admission right here, just watching these two go. Gredzelanek on the circle, Warner at the plate. Ooh, tipped that one foul. 0-2 on Mags. Werner, University of Minnesota commit, came into today. Hitting .397 with a .516 on base percentage. 1.270 OPS. This one hit high in the air to right field. Schmitz calls it and got it. 1-2-3. Go the Polar Bears in the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Score remains Hortonville 1, Oak Creek nothing. Watching W7. Drive for 2, Maddie Walsh. Oh, what a block! Deininger! Bottom of the 5th. Madison Knoll to lead off for Oak Creek in the 5th. High in the air to center, settling under it and making the play. is Bridget Moen, and that is the first out.
Olivia Jolson.
Now, I did this to Riley earlier this year, so I've got to do it to Hannah now. We're in the bottom of the fifth. So far, Meshnik has a perfect game. First pitch strike. Everybody in Hortonville just groaned when I said that. It'll be torches and pitchforks if she doesn't complete it on me. 0-2 on Jostin. Olivia flied out her first time up. Knocked my camera again. Dang it, girls. This one hit to second, flipped to first in time.
Now coming up to bat, number 3, Emma Schmidt.
2 outs, and here is Emma Schmidt. Schmidt struck out her first time up. Hit hard to short. There goes the perfect game. It was hit too short, and Werner got a glove on it, but it skittered away. If she fields that cleanly, that's an out.
Megan Hoagland.
So a rare error on Maggie Werner. And now Megan Hoagland with a runner on first and 2 outs. First pitch strike. Schmidt on first. Strike 2 on Meshnik just does not mess around. I'm telling you, she's just all business. 0-2 on Hoagland. Swung on and hit foul. This one hit foul. Megan, my patience on these foul balls is coming to an end. 0-2 on Hoagland. Right in there, strike 3, and that retires the side. 5 innings in, back to fixed cameras. 1-0 Hortonville.
Hortonville 1, Oak Creek 0. Up to bat, number 5, the pitcher, Hannah Meshnik.
Top of the 6th, Meshnik skies it to center.
Now headed to the plate, number 2, Allison Haifman.
But that's Sierra Kilborn territory, and that is 1 up, 1 down in the 6th. Allison Haifman 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and struck out. We're in the top of the 6th, 1-0 Hortonville. Well, it's funny, Coach Hines and I talked about this on Saturday about this game, and we both kind of agreed if a team can jump out first early, they'll probably win it, and you don't need a lot. Even 1 run would do it, and that's been the case so far. This one hit down the line at third and foul. Hannah Meshnick hit a RBI double in the first to bring in Maggie Warner, and that's been the only scoring in this one. Oak Creek has had one base runner. That was on an error. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Hafman. There are some regional games getting started today. Most of the things will kick off tomorrow, and then Thursday will be a big day. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. On Hafman. Foul back. Two. Hit up the middle, base hit for Hafman. A 2-out single, or 1-out single for Allison Hafman.
Now coming up to bat, number 22, Emma Liebeck.
Now Emma Liebeck. Liebeck has struck out twice. First pitch, high in the air to center, Kilborn under it, and has it for the second out.
Now coming up to the plate, number 1, Anna Kaskevich.
Now Anna Kaskevich 0 for 2, struck out and popped out to the pitcher. One inside, 1-0. Oh.
I feel like crap. I kind of didn't feel like my chest thing's coming back. You saw like when I talked to you yesterday. Yeah, it started yesterday. Now I just feel like, and I have to go to the office tomorrow. And I have to go to the office tomorrow.
Kaskevich walks. She better keep walking. I told her, I said, I see you, Kaskevich. You're in big trouble. Knocked that camera right out of the case. Just hammered it. Oh, it's already broken. The screen's already broken. Yeah, these girls have destroyed all these screens. As long as the camera keeps working, it's all that matters. The screen doesn't matter as long as the camera works. It's been hit with volleyballs, softballs, basketballs, golf balls. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. This one hit foul. First and third, 2 out. No balls, 2 strikes on Paige Lilly. Lilly 0 for 2, strike 3. And that retires the side. Head to the bottom of the 6th, getting late. 1-0 Oak Creek, or 1-0 Hortonville, leading Oak Creek. You're watching W. Bottom of the 6th, 1-0 Hortonville. This is Stella Masiowski leading off. No balls, 2 strikes, and swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now headed to the plate, number 1, Natalie Fields.
Now the number 9 hitter, Natalie Fields. Fields out on a bunt the first time up to the pitcher. Tell you what, Kaskevich pounded that camera. I mean, just smoked it. This one hit foul. So Anna Kaskevich enters Abby Matthews territory from Franklin. Abby was notorious for knocking my camera with foul balls. This one popped up, coming our way, out of play. There's Bella Donche, the catcher. No balls, 2 strikes on Fields. Sierra Kilborn up next. Swung on, foul. In the 7th for Hortonville will be Donche, Cook, and Moan. Oh, 2 pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. An efficient 57 pitches for Hannah Meshnick, 49 strikes and 8 balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3. And that is the second out.
Now up to bat, number 18.
Here is Sierra Kilborn. Kilborn 0 for 2, grounded out to the pitcher and flied out to right. First pitch, strike. Well, barring any extra innings, next inning will be our final inning of 2021-22. And final broadcast of the year. Kilborn legs out a bunt. She is so fast.
Now coming up to the plate, number 8, Madison Hoagland.
Now Madison Hoagland. With Kilborn on first, Hoagland has struck out twice. One ball, no strikes on Madison. One and one. Grudzalonic will be next if Hoagland can get on. 2 outs in the 6th. Squares up to bunt. Meshnick's got it. Throw to first in time, and that retires the Knights in the 6th. 1 inning to go. 1-0 Polar Bears. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Top of the 7th, 1-0 Hortonville. Hortonville got one in the first, and that's been it. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They've left 5. Oak Creek, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They've left 1. In the 7th for Hortonville will be Donche, Cook, and Moan, 7, 8, 9. And then back to the top of the order with Maggie Warner if any of them get on. Grudzelonic has went 6 innings, struck out 11, giving up 4 hits and 2 walks, and hit a batter. That's been it. Ball 1. Doce has struck out and flied out to right. 2-0. This one is hit foul, 2-1. Well, a lot of people to thank this year. I'd be here for the next 3 hours doing if I try to get everybody. But first of all, thanks to Jolly Good Soda for all your support of W7 and girls athletics. I know the parents and the kids and the athletes around the state are so appreciative of what you guys are doing to help us and to partner with us. It's been just phenomenal. This one's hit foul on the top of the dugout. Jostin gave it a look, but just hit the top of the dugout. Thanks to Spiders Batting Gloves for your support for softball this year. It's been fantastic. We're looking forward to doing a lot more great stuff with you next year. We already have some really good ideas that we're going to be bringing in that we're working on together with Ed all from Spiders. So thank you for that. Of course, thanks to Ed Rowie for his constant commitment to what we're doing and giving up all of his time. This one is drop third strike, throw down the first in time, and that is the first out. Connor Du Bois, our W7 North colleague. Thank you, Connor, for all you've done this year to make the Fox Valley an important part of W7. I can tell you, we've gotten so many notes from people in the Fox Valley, just so excited that we're up there now and that we're doing games up there. So appreciate you, Connor. 1 out. This is a strike. Maddie Cook struck out twice, now 0-2 on Cook. Ed Swab, thank you, Ed. Been a great supporter of ours and owner of the Swab Reports and our golf correspondent. Looking forward to starting back up again in September. Strike 3. Thank you, Ed, for all your support and all that you do for us.
Coming to the plate, number 12, Bridget Moan.
Be remiss if I didn't thank all of our athletic directors that we worked with this year. Those guys and those men and women are the unsung heroes in high school sports. They do so many things behind the scenes that you'll never know about, never hear about. And there she hit my camera yet again. And knocked it out of commission. All right. That camera's been hammered. I think it's done. All right, now it comes back on. Perfect. Don't hit it again. And that one is foul. Thanks to all of our coaches in all sports, basketball, softball, volleyball, golf, for all your guys' support of what we do and letting us come in and take over your dugouts and your benches and all of those things. It's been a lot of fun. We've really enjoyed it. It's been great, and it's really a big part of what we do. And if we don't have that, I don't know that we do what we do, just because it's so important. And this really means a lot to the kids, and we really want to bring the kids to life in these broadcasts, not just talk about the games, but talk about the players in the games. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. My camera's limping to the finish line here. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first. Not in time.
Now coming up to the bat, number 4, the shortstop, Maggie Warner.
Now Maggie Warner, she'll put the final death knell on this camera. You watch and see. And of course, thanks to all the girls, all the support that you guys have given us over the, not just this year, but all 5 years, our alumni that stay in touch with us, that help promote us. And all of our guest analysts have come on and done games with us this past year. It's been a lot of fun having you guys be a part of it. And, you know, I say it and I really mean it, that, you know, all of you guys, all of you girls that have graduated, moved on, you're still part of the W7 family no matter what. That means whatever we can do, let us know. Warner rips it up the middle for a base hit.
Now up to bat, number 5, Hannah Meshnick.
Now Meshnick, 1 for 3, doubled and 2 flyouts for Hannah. This one hit to short. Knoll flips it to third, and that retires the side. Last chance for the Knights. Bottom of the 7th, 1-0. Bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Knights.
Number 11, Riley
3, 4, and 5. Grudzalonic, Knoll, and Jostin in the 7th. For Oak Creek. And we'll see if my camera can hold out one more time. I'm worried with Riley at the plate. And Meshnick on the circle. Riley hits it on the ground to third. Fire to first in time.
Now up to bat for Oak Creek, number 2, Madison Knoll.
So, boy, Paige Lilly's got a cannon at third base. One down, now Madison Knoll. Knoll is 0 for 2, reached on a drop third strike and flied out to center. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Meshnick 6 and a third. She's allowed 1 hit, 9 strikeouts, and no walks. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Knoll. Olivia Jostin next. Swung on and fouled. Off the pole. Thank God for the pole. Oh, 2 to Knoll. On the corner. Strike 3. Can't watch that one go by.
Now coming up to bat, number
2 outs.
Olivia Jostin.
Here is Olivia Jostin. I thought it would be a 1-0 game, and I thought it could be 1-0 either way, and it's been proven out. First pitch strike on Jostin. Reminder, stick around. Jolly Good Soda, Spiders batting gloves, player of the game coming up. Swung on, hit in the gap at short. Werner will have to hang on to it. And Jostin reaches with an infield single.
Now coming up to bat, number 3, Emma Schmidt.
Well, here's the winning run at the plate in Emma Schmidt. 0 for 2, struck out and reached on an error. First pitch, high, 1-0. Joseph on first, I would dare say she's not going anywhere. Strike one on Schmitty, 1-1. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Schmidt. Here comes Meshnik with the 1-2. Swung on and hit to short. Werner will flip to second. And that's your ball game. Final score, Hortonville 1, Oak Creek nothing. Final line, Hortonville 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7. Oak Creek no runs, 2 hits, no errors. They left 2. The winning pitcher is Hannah Meshnik. The losing pitcher, Riley Gredzelanek. Game-winning RBI came from Hannah Meshnik on an RBI double in the first. And that proved to be the difference. Hey, big thanks to Scott Holler and Jeff Trask. Also, thanks to Amy Hoagland, who's been here supporting us all year. It's been great. We've really enjoyed it. Thanks to the girls of Oak Creek. Good luck to both teams, especially our Knights in the postseason. And hoping to see them over in Madison. Stick around. Jolly Good Soda, Spiders batting gloves, player of the game coming up. You've been watching W7 Live from Oak Creek. We'll be back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7 Live, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda Spiders batting glove player of the game. It is Maggie Warner from Hortonville. Mags, nice game.
Thank you.
Maggie loves doing this, by the way. If you can't tell, she really enjoys being in front of the camera. So, Maggie, first of all, Coach Hines came and did the Kakana tournament with us on Saturday. I don't know if you saw any of that or not, but we talked about this game a little bit, and he thought it would be a good way to kind of get into the postseason and kind of start getting you guys focused and ready to go. Did that help today, playing a game like this against a team like this?
Yeah, for sure. Like in the beginning of the season, I wanted to play them just because I knew we would face another pitcher like Riley. But then I was also like, oh, well, maybe we'll see them down the road. Maybe we don't want to see them. But I'm really glad we added this game to our schedule. Definitely.
I had you on mute. Let me try it again.
It's okay. Okay, redo.
It's been one of those kind of a day. So that was a practice one.
Yeah, okay,
so,
practice.
Back with Maggie Warner here, and we'll try again. So Maggie, I talked to Coach Hines before on Saturday during the tournament, saying, hey, playing a game like this, helpful to you guys getting ready for the playoffs. Is that fair that happened today?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I knew coming into this, like, we weren't going to see another pitcher like Riley, and I wanted to play them since the start of the year. I wasn't sure if it'd be good because maybe you'd see them down the road, but I'm glad we added this game to our schedule. I think, like, even just getting at bats, like, I mean, if you can hit Riley, you can hit anyone. So it just gives you, like, a little bit of confidence. But, yeah, it was definitely a good preparation game going into playoffs.
You and Hannah came out right away in that first inning and got hits and got on base. And, again, it kind of reminded me of Kalkana a little bit in the fact that, once you get on base, I mean, it's laser focused on scoring and just getting that first run. How important was that first run? Obviously, it's a difference in the game, but what did it do for you guys mentally to get a lead? I got run off this kid in the first inning, which is very, very rare to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, I think, first of all, it helps Hannah out a lot. She knows that, like, even just that one run helps us out a lot. I mean, for both of them, like, scoring even just 1, 2, or 3 runs helps the pitcher out a lot because, they don't, I feel confident that Hannah's not going to give up a lot of runs anyway, so usually we just have to put up 1 or 2, and it gets the job done. So it definitely starting off from the first inning helps her out a lot. So, and I think that gave her confidence to throw as well as she did the rest of the game too.
You guys are obviously good friends and played together for a long time. After next year, you'll face each other again, probably. One at Northwestern and one at Minnesota. I mean, Big Ten, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
What was it like going up against her pitching today?
It was weird. I mean, it kind of is like, well, I know she's good, but, like, it's a non-conference game. It's kind of like you have the attitude like, well, what do you got to lose? Take your hacks, and if it goes well, it goes well. Because, like, if anything, it's just an opportunity when you face this good at pitching. Like, it's nothing to, like, be all, like, stressed about, I guess.
Right.
So, and, I mean, we obviously played on the same summer ball team, so it's not like I get a ton of at-bats off her. I think
right.
Maybe one time in practice, but that was it. Like, it's just opportunity, I guess.
So let me start with you, Maggie. Last year did not end the way you guys wanted it, and you and I talked in the summer a little bit about that, and how important it was to really try to end things right this year. First of all, how has it been with Coach Hines, coming in, and do you think you guys are ready to make a deep run in the tournament this year?
Yeah, I'm excited. I think we've gotten a lot better since we've last played Kakana, but I mean, it's one game at a time too. I think I like having Coach Hines because his defensive strategy is really good. Like, I feel really good about the calls he makes and stuff like that. I know Hannah likes his pitch calls, so that aspect is good. And I do feel confident we've started to put more runs on the board second time around in conference play. We've been hitting 1 through 9, so I'm feeling a lot better about it too.
Riley, what about you guys? I mean, again, last year did not end the way you wanted it to, and I know you guys have been kind of on a mission to undo some of that this year. Are you guys ready to go into postseason, and do you think you can advance further than last year?
Yes, I definitely think so. Obviously, this game prepped us great for playoffs, so we just got to take it one game at a time and do what we can do. And hopefully we make it pretty good this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to watching you guys play in the postseason. Maggie Warner is our Jolly Good Soda Spiders batting glove player of the game. Maggie, there, my camera died. You guys have killed my cameras today, by the way.
Oops.
It's all right. That's what they're there for. So let me just ask you this. We'll do it off camera.
All right.
Why not, of course. Maggie, everything W7 does, and Riley, we do
For the girls.
You've been watching W7. Have a great off season. We'll see you in September.